going up. And we're set for a start. Red light is on. Racing, speeding, Comet got a quick start, and there's Zeeble with any amount of pace burning. Son of a God going through, Don't Fuss is handy to them. The Avalery just off them, then came the old boy Malibu Style from Mankind, and back at the tail is Why Choose Her. They run down the side of the track, and it's Zeeble out in front of his favourite roll, 3/4 speeding Comet. Son of a God inside, Don't Fuss. The Avalery's 3 back the inside, being covered by Malibu Style, and then Why Choose Her on the outside of the all red of Mankind. They run down with 600 metres to go, and Zeeble held back to them, leads 3/4 to speeding Comet. Some of them got on the inside. Pike has Don't Fuss beautifully placed, one out and one back, and then Diablery, who's climbing over on the inside of Malibu Style from Why Choose Her, taken out wide, and then Mankind to the turn they run. Zeeble just in front of speeding Comet around the turn. Don't Fuss moved 3 wide. Son of a God just behind them looks for a run. So does Diablery, and then Why Choose Her getting to the outside. Inside the 250, Zeeble in front, down the outside. Son of a God, Why Choose Her and Don't Fuss are both running on. Then Diablery, it's Zeeble, Son of a God, Why Choose Her. Zeeble just in front, grabbed by the favourite Son of a God, going home better. And Son of a God has won from Zeeble, Why Choose Her and Diablery. And Off just off them by Don't Fuss and speeding Comet just ahead of it from Mankind and Malibu Style. Son of a God, number 8 is the winner. Has beaten Zeeble. Took a while to get there, but get there he did. Why Choose Her on the outside, and Diablery back 4th. Son of a God, number 8. Getting Zeeble, who gave a great sight again. She's racing well. They're scalding Zeeble by Nicody, but Son of a God, ridden a treat on the inside. Had gate 1. Kicked up inside Zeeble, looked the map, got into the clear. And it was a perfect scenario for favourite backers, and Son of a God. We had Pandemic win a little earlier on the Omen front. Son of a God, the day after Christmas, has got home at $1.75 by Playing God. And this gelding has done the job well for Simon Miller, owned by JAT Racing, and also Flex Contracting Proprietary Limited. Manager DW Richardson takes prize money to around about $150,000 with that win today, $41,300 going in. 1:10.80 the time, 8, 5, 6 and 7. Diablery had a bit of a checkered run behind him as it got held up and climbed on heels before the corner. Why Choose Her has been good down the outside, and Zeeble has fought hard. Mankind under pressure, and Malibu Style, the shadow of his former self, the 9-year-old. Let's go downstairs, and Brittany Taylor having a chat with the winning connections.
I'm with Kelly Kinmont from the Simon Miller stable after the successful return of Son of a God. His 6th win from 9 starts. That's a very imposing record, a sign of a very good horse, obviously, Kel. Can you just talk us through his development and maturity, this preparation? We know in the past you've talked about him as being one that can be a hard-going sort of horse. Has he improved?
He definitely has. The track riders are good at home, keeping him happy, and Chris has been doing most of his gallops at the track. But he's a quirky little fella. A lot of the Playing Gods, I suppose, are, but he's got an engine.
He certainly does. We saw that here today. What are his quirks? When he used to, was he hard going? What was the case behind the scenes?
Yeah, he sort of likes to bolt a little bit on the track, does his work upside down sometimes, but he's definitely settled a lot better than he had previously.
That's exciting if he was able to do what he did in his first few campaigns, still doing that. What were your thoughts in running today, particularly in the concluding stages? Are you confident that he would run down Zeeble?
Sort of. It was very scary, but I think he just sort of didn't really want to take the gap, and then once he got clear, he hit the line well.
Cannot wait to see what he can do this campaign. Well done.
Thank you.
Kelly Kinmont there after the victory of Son of a God, and Scott, I must admit, I wasn't sure whether he was going to quite run down Zeeble in those concluding stages, and any question marks on Zeeble running that 1200 will probably lay to rest, because that was a super run.
It certainly was a neck, and they've got time to 1:10.80 with the southwesterly in and the rail out 9 metres. You would suggest that's going to be a pretty good time once we break that down in the coming days. But I think for Chris Parnham, sitting leaders back there, he looked like in the space of about 2 strides, he went from really travelling to all of a sudden having to ask him the question. So whether or not it's just a maturity thing, Rick, but he got the job done in the end. But I'm sure it was hard-in-mouth stuff for punters down the home straight, maybe even for Chris Parnham, who had to work particularly hard to lift him over the line in the end. 8, 5, 6 and 7. It is Son of a God who does gun down Zeeble in the finish. Why choose her into third, and a good effort by Diablery as well. Chris, talk us through the run there. Looked like you were sitting comfortable leaders back, and then all of a sudden it became pretty tough.
Yeah, that was a good win first up. And he's in tough now. Well,
Looks like his toughest field today as well, so also extra merit to that.
yeah, look, he tried really well, but you know, it was only a trial, and I think some people may have got a little bit carried away with it. But you know, he's run really well today.
What sort of futures he had? Looks pretty bright.
Yeah, look, I reckon he'll make it a black type company eventually. But he's still got a couple of little things to work on, and once he works it out, he's going to be a nice horse.
Do you think he's a chaser, or do you think he's a leader, or how's his progression going to look?
I think he prefers one in front of him, but he's always going to be an on-speed horse. He jumps clean and sort of races a bit that way. So, but yeah, look, I think he prefers money.
Congratulations, Chris. Nice haircut.
Cheers, mate.
Chris Parnham salutes on Son of a God. Kelly just saying how much of the track work that Chris has been riding, mainly in his gallops, all important for knowing the horse on race day. Son of a God defeats Zeeble, and why choose her in race number 4?
Hey!